Hello ladies and gentlemen. In this video we're going to take a look at an interesting couple ways in which our xylophone can play with a keyboard, right? Or even a real piano if you happen to have one. That's really awesome. But lots of people have these little keyboards of different kinds, and they can be really interesting and fun and even very rewarding to play with. So let's take a look at our xylophone first. We have C to C, and this starts on F. I'm not sure if you can see all those little labels up here, but we have C to C here, and then C to C here. So when it comes to C to C, we have one block or one octave, and then there's two here. This one starts on F and goes from F to F to F to F. Wow, so it has a very large tonal pitch range, right, of 4 different F keys, 4 different octaves in that one. So here we go. Let's take a look at in a mellow tone that starts with F and goes like this, F, E, D. So let's start down here and see if the sounds are similar or opposite or in great contrast to, right, that kind of thing. Wow, that sounds cool, and it's definitely a higher pitch. So let's go down to the next F. Ooh, that's getting closer, right? Still different, but closer. Now let's try this F. Ooh, that's closer as well, right? So you have a couple different choices if you're playing with someone else, right? Which F pitch range octave do you choose? So I'm going to choose this one right here. I'll show you a couple different ways to play. So one way to play is sort of trading turns, or what they call and response, or this is kind of like the call out, and this is a response, right? And there's a video on that was a little while back on the website that you can take a look at call and response. So let's try and do this trading or the call and response dynamic. Here we go. Right? Mr. James has been practicing a little bit to try to do that at the same time. It's very difficult. A lot harder than I thought it would be, playing with 2 different hands, and this is a little lighter touch, and this has to push down a little harder. A lot harder than I thought it would be. But it's a challenge, and I'm not afraid to make any mistakes because I like to show you the dynamics. And when you're playing with 2 different people, right, it'll be very rewarding. So that was call and response. Now let's do it together in unison or at the same time. Right? Here we go. Oops. Oops. Okay, let me line up my F and my F and my E, and maybe it'll be better. It's hard to look at one place and not look at the other, and like I said, it's very challenging. Right? And then you can go to the more complicated part, which I have very little chance of successfully accomplishing with this 2-handed method. So that's call and response and playing in unison. Now what if the person you're playing with likes the F, remember, F, F. What if they like this noise? And they want to give that a try. Well, you could do that, but you can see they can't complete the song because this part, they can do that, but this, right, they need 2 more keys that aren't here. So you can sort of still accomplish that by compromising, let's say, starting on the 2 keys you need are here or here. So let's start on C. Let's see how that looks. Maybe go down in pitch on your xylophone. Or, oops. Okay, so let's try that. Ready? Here we go. Kind of hard. Right? So you can kind of compromise. There's a great thing in music that's called the freedom and the responsibility of music. And that means you have the freedom to do what you want, right? I want to go, and maybe your piano player wants to go in a different, slightly different pitch, right? So it's sort of like a compromise. You know, this time let's do it call and response. The next time let's do it down here on the pitch tone that you like, right? There's a give and take and a freedom and a responsibility to music. So I hope that gives you a couple different ways. One more way real quick is that the piano can sort of provide a background rhythm for your improvisation, and then you can trade back and forth with that. So here, let's just do this. That kind of thing, right? So it's completely up to you. There's no right or wrong way of playing it. Self-expression is the main thing, and the happiness that comes from it. So if you can find someone with a keyboard, or have someone come over and play your keyboard while you play your xylophone, trade instruments, trade ideas, and you'll have a heck of a good time, and it's very rewarding. Thank you very much. Take it easy. Bye-bye.